Up. So I just wanted to make a video on how to use FinViz and why I actually use FinViz in my trading. So what FinViz is basically, or well, rather on FinViz, which is the website. On FinViz, there's a tool called a relative performance indicator. And so what this does is that it tells you how currencies are performing relative to the US dollar. And so this today is Monday, the 10th of August, and this is our relative performance um, in terms of like for, or rather for the last 5 minutes, how these currencies have been performing. So on this relative performance, we can see that pound is the strongest currency relative to the dollar, and the Swiss franc is the weakest currency relative to the dollar. So if we pair up the pound and the Swiss franc, we get pound Swiss franc, and we know that that's a currency pair that can be traded. And so if we actually go to the chart and look at what's going on in pound CHF, we expect to see the pound being stronger than the Swiss franc. So we expect to see pound CHF making a move to the upside. And if we actually go on to and we look for pound CHF, we can see that the market is actually making that move to the upside. And so this is how, and that's an impulsive move as well. So this is basically how I judge, for example, when I'm opening a position. If I'm opening a position or a buy position, if I open a buy position on pound CHF, I expect my position on pound CHF to be a relatively quick position because I've traded one of the strongest currencies against one of the weakest currencies currently. Now, if I go back to FinViz and, for example, I want to trade, let's do the AUD USD. We can see that they're relatively close to each other. Now, if we have to open a position, let's go on AUD. Okay, since AUD and USD are relatively close together, what do we expect? We expect to see this market in some sort of a range or some sort of a sideways movement. Why? Because those two currencies are almost equally matched in terms of strength for the past 5 minutes. And so there we have it. We can see that AUD USD is in this range. And so if I was to place a trade on AUD USD, and I can see that here on AUD and USD are almost equally matched in terms of strength, I can expect my position on AUD USD to take a lot longer than my position on pound versus the Swiss franc. And that's how to use this relative performance indicator on FinViz. And also, I explained why we use this relative performance indicator on FinViz. I hope that this video was valuable and that it changes your trading in some sort of way, and also that you use this as added confluence for the positions that you are entering. You know, you want to be trading in the direction of the trend. You also want to be trading in the direction of the strength of what the markets are actually doing in terms of strength, movement, and momentum. And this FinViz relative performance indicator definitely will help you and give you some sort of edge if you add this to your current trading system.